Peace, 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 peace. Hey, look, so today's class is on child support is designed to destroy middle class black men. Child support is designed to destroy middle class black men. This whole thing isn't about children. They try to make this whole child support issue about children and the state's love and caring about the children's success and welfare and all this, that, and the third. Anybody that knows know that the state does not care about the children, especially black children. I mean, this is the very society that used black children as alligator bait back in the day, not too long ago, right? So now they're going to come back and say, oh, child support is for the child, best interest of the child. These are all lies and pretexts of war because the state is declaring war against the black man. It already did and it still does. And child support is one of those mechanisms that they use to declare war on us. So let me show you how this works and how child support is designed to destroy the middle class black man. Let's say you come from a middle class black family and those black parents instill in you the morals and the principles of work hard, get a good education, and then after you work hard and get a good education, you'll line yourself up for a good job. The the main thing that these middle class black families fail to teach their children is that they are at war. You are on a team. Your skin color reflects the team that you're on. You understand? So, when cops see you, that's why you get racially profiled. You know what I mean? In other words, these parents fail to give their children a full education. But instead, these parents, and a lot of parents in general, not just middle class black parents, but poor working class black parents as well, they allow the system, the state, to raise their kids. And what I say by this is because our families are only set up to produce children, and then we give those children over to the state and private companies to make money for other families. We don't build our families to a point where we train our children to go out and bring the resources home to the family so we can get large. We train our children to go out, get an education, and make another family wealthy and rich, right? So we send our kids to school, tell them get a good education, therefore you can get a good job. So they go out and do that. They go out, they get a good job. They get that education, they get a good job. But in the process of time, our kids, our young men, they fall in love with women, right? They fall in love. And now our women are equally indoctrinated with a philosophy, but their philosophy is slightly different from the man. But their philosophy, which I'll cover in a minute, and I've covered in other videos, their philosophy is that which will destroy the household because they've been indoctrinated with I don't need a man, I could do it for myself. I'm Miss Independent. I'm this, I'm that. So that's the philosophy that they have. And that automatically kicks in at some point in every relationship, you know. But going back to the scenario. So you have a young black man, stayed away from crime, stayed away from, the streets. He went to school, got a good education, got a job, met a woman, fell in love, you know, possibly got married. After they got married, that marriage then therefore produced a child. Now they have a child together, and then the reality sets in. The lifestyle that this guy brought is no longer the same because now he has responsibilities outside of him and her. It goes to the child, and now he's trying to build a house, make a home, and do all these other good things. And in the process of time, the woman says a key phrase that will start this whole process going downwards. It's called I'm unhappy. So now the wife, the mommy, the girlfriend, whatever, she's unhappy for whatever reason, probably just tired of the relationship, wants something new, whatever the case may be, acting out her programming. And then after that, after the love is gone, then the discontent and the hate comes in, and then she ultimately takes you here. Boom. Family court. Family court says, you know what? Thank you, girl. You brought us another man that we can rape and pillage. So then what happens is family court says, hey, In a divorce, we're gonna take half your shit, and then we're gonna make you pay her alimony and or child support. So this is what the courts does. The society corrupts the woman to go out and grab a hardworking man, then bring him to the system, and the system rapes him. This is a pimp relationship. The system is the pimp, and the women are the hoes, right? And then after they take you through the divorce process, take half your shit, alimony and or child support, then these motherfuckers leave you broke, right? Leave you broke. For the next 18 years, you're paying child support, barely making it. And this is another thing that happens, is that let's say, for example, you're like, fuck it, I'm young, I'm strong, I'm gonna go ahead and get a second job to make up for what I'm losing from right now. You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna run your ass back down to child support court, family court. They're gonna take more of your money, and then they definitely gonna leave you broke some more. So now you're working twice as hard and you're still fucking broke. And on top of that, anytime that you wanted to spend with your kid, how you gonna spend with your kid? You working 2 jobs, you're tired. The human body can only do so much before it breaks down, right? So now you caught in this thing. And the beautiful part about it, that's in her programming, that's in her DNA, and there is no organized group that's actually out here really fighting to counteract this. So what happens is now she went from wife, a girlfriend, to single mom. Now she's a single mom. Now they created the dating apps, the dating websites, and all this other stuff. So she goes on the dating apps and the dating websites looking for a guy with potential. She gets with the guy with potential. Same thing happens again. You know, fall in love, love the lifestyle. You treat me and my baby good. You know, she might have another baby. Okay, boom, now she has another baby. Goes back to I'm unhappy, this, that, the third. Boom, takes you back to court, takes the next guy back to court. Next thing you know, since they're not married, the court system is saying, hey, you better pay her child support. Now the child support says, hey, you're fucking broke. Now, 18 years. You know what I'm saying? That relationship. So 2 failed relationships, 2 children, and boom, I'm a single mommy of 1, 2, 3. And then you see, repeat the process. This is a repeating process. So now she gets back on the dating apps. And then, boom, she meets another guy that has potential, you know. Boom, she hooks up with him. It doesn't work out. Back on the dating app. Boom, back on the dating app. Find the guy. Oh, boom, it works out. Bam, he got caught. Now he's got a kid with him. Up, unhappy. Now she's unhappy. Court system, child support. Your ass is broke. So you got 3 men on child support for 18 years. You're set, right? So now, let's continue on. We're going back to the original guy now. So let's say the original guy, you know, like we said, he went to school, got education, got a job, created a lifestyle for himself, met a woman, fell in love, got married, had a baby. She got unhappy, took him to court. Now she's getting half of his shit. Now he's broke, right? Because he's on child support for 18 years. They taking half of your shit. You can barely survive, right? So now, by the time you get off of child support, you'll be 41 years old. 41. So from 23 to 41, you done struggled 18 years, being broke, barely making it, living from check to check for 18 years. That is a ultimate hustle for the government, my man. Ultimate hustle for the government. You took a woman, convinced her of a whole philosophy that doesn't work in order for her to go out, grab certain men, produce children, bring that man to them so they can get money. Because the money goes through the system before it even gets into the mom's hands, right? So it's a pimp hoe relationship, and they don't even see it. So now you've been struggling for 18 years, and now you're 41 years old. What kind of... Imagine trying to start your life at 41. That's crazy, right? So now, we have 2 kind of black men, right? We have a street guy, and we have the honest 9-to-5 guy, right? Let's say they both got into scenarios at 23. So the scenario for the street guy is prison. The scenario for the honest 9-to-5 guy is child support. So the guy on the left went to prison at 23. The guy on the right got on child support at 23, right? So let's see. So now let's say they give this guy an 18-year sentence, right? 18-year bid, right? It takes $40,000 a year to house a prisoner. So the state team up with private prisons and everything. So the state is paying these guys $720,000 over the next 18 years. So when you get released from jail, you'll be 41 years old, and you would have played your part to make the state or private corporations $720,000. Now, let's go to the 9-to-5 honest guy, right? So this guy, he gets on child support at 23. For the next 18 years, he's going to generate $226,000, right? You might as well round that up. So you might as well say $227,000, right? Paying $12,000 a year for 18 years to give you that, right? So now, who benefits from this? The state government, because before your baby mama sees the money, it goes into a state bank account where it draws interest. Then the federal government gives the state incentives for collection. So if they're doing a good job collection, they get bonuses and shit, right? So now, then after the state gets the money from the baby daddy, puts it in the bank, make money off of that, then they cut a check to the baby mama. So the baby mama and the state banks and private companies, because then states contract with private companies. I don't want to say the name of the companies because I don't, I don't get no issues, but they pay these companies a certain amount of money to run their child support offices. So 3 people are getting paid: the state, the private company, and the baby mama, all off for you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, whether you choose a 9-to-5 or you choose that street life, if you get caught up out there, y'all gonna be in the same economic footing at the end of the day. Because the prison nigga get out at 41 and you get off of child support at 41, and y'all both don't got shit. Y'all both trying to play catch up and everything in life. So at the end of the day, I say this: whether you're a street nigga or you're a 9-to-5 hard working nigga, right? All roads, no matter which door you choose, you can choose door 9-to-5 or door street. All roads in this society lead to Rome, and Rome gonna make money off your ass. So that's the importance of starting your own society. You guys always want to be a part of their society, and when they mistreat you and treat you niggas bad and shit on y'all be crying. But all roads lead to Rome in this society. You have to start your own society to get different results. That's the end of the day. And at the end of the day, it's crazy because these black men out here aren't man enough to say, yo, I'm going to start my own society so my sons and daughters don't get destroyed in the process. Because what do you think? When you fall in love and you fall out of love and she's unhappy and she has this child, what do you think she's going to program that child to do? Continue the cycle. Continue the cycle. So if you cared about your child and your legacy, then you need to stop fucking playing these games and saying, look, I'm going to team up with you and we're going to get it popping, because if not, they're going to continue to destroy black men until we become a permanent underclass. Thank you for watching.